would now like to ask Jacob Krane-Paul to give the valedictory address.
Chancellor Wiener, President and Vice Chancellor Shepard, Chairman Hebert, Dr. Simons, distinguished guests and participants, fellow students, families, and friends, it's my distinct honor to stand before you today, humbled to deliver this valedictory address on behalf of the graduating students. My thoughts this morning center on developing our lifelong toolbox. Google it. These two words have become ubiquitous within our society, especially for university students. Google has become arguably the most important tool in the present-day toolbox. Where's the nearest Starbucks? Google it. Do you remember the order of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Google it. When is Drake's show in Montreal? Very good. What's the meaning of life? Yikes. While a simple Google search can answer the first three questions, the last question is a matter of perspective, opinion, and ultimately critical thinking. As I thought what I would say today, guess what? I Googled it. While my generation is seen to expect instant answers to everyday questions, I would say that we certainly have come to appreciate that most questions, at least the important ones in life, merit answers with complex and layered reasoning, achieved through dialogue and debate by people who have deep convictions and commitments. We are fortunate that the John Molson School of Business nurtures not a one-dimensional simplistic approach to instant answers, but a multifaceted approach to critical thinking. Oh, and I guess I should stop to introduce myself. You probably won't find that much about me on Google, but my name is Jacob Krane-Paul. If you care to search me up, please add me on LinkedIn. After all, your network is your net worth, am I right? Returning to the metaphorical toolbox, I believe that the tools that I've acquired during my time at Concordia are not exactly what I would have expected. Like the graduates here today, I learned the language of business, the theories that guide us to understand how to enter into, establish, and develop meaningful business relationships and successful ventures. But through involvement in JMSB's unique atmosphere, I've learned something far less tangible: the importance of taking risks while creating and seizing opportunities in the process. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Taking risks is challenging, and we don't always succeed. But as Sir Winston Churchill once said, a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Believe it or not, I've always been more comfortable as a quiet individual on the sidelines than as a risk taker who inserts myself into the thick of things. But since beginning my career here at the John Molson School of Business, I've been determined to take more risks. In so doing, I've learned that risk-taking requires the tools of calculation, preparation, and perseverance. But what is it about this school that encourages us to take risks and ultimately sets us up for success? I can think of professors who inspire us to expose ourselves to new areas of scholarship, topics to which we may have never been exposed, issues to which we may never have given much thought, or perspectives we may never have seen are brought to life through the interdisciplinary learning environment here at JMSB. As I peer into my toolbox, I've also learned the central tool of listening when it comes to problem solving. I imagine that this tool is one that we all share. Our school has prepared us to enter a business world marked by diversity on many levels. Working with classmates has taught us the importance of listening to others' ideas, even though they might be different from our own, recognizing who we are, what histories we bring, and how we view the world, while finding ways to bridge gaps in understanding and resolving problems. Take a look at the toolboxes that you have each created during your tenure at Concordia. What is in it is of your own making. Everybody's toolboxes are going to be different, and that's fine. But let's recognize that this toolbox is always open, ready for us to add to it with each new experience. This is just the beginning. Ultimately, the risks that we all take should hopefully lead to the opportunities that we create for ourselves. An ancient Chinese proverb states, "Teachers open doors, but you must enter by yourself." esteemed professors and administrators, I speak for all of the graduates when I say thank you. Thank you for treating us as individuals. Thank you for your dedication to our growth. Thank you for your passion and support, which have inspired us to broaden our horizons and examine the business world with a critical eye from a multitude of perspectives. Teachers, open doors. Teachers open doors, but you must enter by yourself. You must enter by yourself. By yourself? To the parents, siblings, friends, and loved ones, we haven't walked through these doors alone. The truth is that each and every one of you have been pillars of support in our lives, and without your guidance and assistance, entering these doors simply would not have been possible. How about a hand for the friends, families, and loved ones? Today, we exit the door as proud Concordia graduates. In doing so, let's not forget the connections between the past, present, and future. Let's all place giving back in our toolboxes, recognizing that who we are has been in part shaped by this institution. Now, where do we go from here? Unfortunately, that's a question we just can't Google. Congratulations et félicitations à tous, class of 2019.
Jacob, I think today you took a risk and you summarized in beautiful format the excellence that what makes JMSB one of the top business schools in the world. Thank you.